Hey everyone, and welcome back. Halloween is just around the corner, and you know what that means? It's time to get our spook on with some terrifyingly tasty treats. Today, we're going to be cooking up a storm of epic proportions, exploring 10 spooky Halloween food ideas that will have your guests screaming with delight and maybe a little fright. So grab your aprons, your mixing bowls, and maybe even a witch's hat, and let's get this party started. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the fun. First up, we're kicking things off with a classic appetizer that's gotten a spooky makeover: spooky spider deviled eggs. These are not just any deviled eggs, they are transformed into creepy, crawly delights perfect for your Halloween festivities. These creepy crawlers are super easy to make and are sure to be a hit at your Halloween bash. Imagine the delight and surprise on your guests' faces when they see these spooky treats on the table. Start by carefully halving your hard-boiled eggs and scooping out the yolks. This is the base for our spooky creation, so take your time to make sure the eggs are perfectly halved. Now, for the fun part. Mash the yolks with mayonnaise, mustard, salt, and pepper, just like you would for regular deviled eggs. This mixture is what gives the deviled eggs their creamy, delicious filling. Now here's where the magic happens. Spoon the yolk mixture back into the egg white halves, and use a fork to create a spidery effect. This step is crucial for giving the eggs their spooky appearance. For the finishing touch, gently press a black olive slice onto each egg to create the spider's body. The black olives add a perfect touch of creepiness to the deviled eggs, and use a toothpick to carefully draw 8 little legs coming out from the olive. This part requires a bit of patience, but the end result is totally worth it. And there you have it, spooky spider deviled eggs that are sure to impress your guests. These are not only fun to make, but also a delicious addition to your Halloween spread. Enjoy the spooky season with these creative and tasty treats. Now that we've got our spooky appetizer sorted, it's time to dive into something even more fun and delicious. Let's move on to a fun and creepy main course: mummy hot dogs. These are perfect for any Halloween gathering and are sure to be a hit with both kids and adults. These little guys are so simple to make, even the littlest ghouls and goblins can help out in the kitchen. It's a great way to get the whole family involved in the Halloween spirit. First, grab your favorite hot dogs. I like to use the jumbo ones for extra mummy wrapping. The bigger the hot dog, the more fun it is to wrap. Then, take some crescent roll dough and cut it into thin strips. You can use a pizza cutter or a knife to make the strips nice and even. Wrap each hot dog with the dough strips, leaving a little space at the top for the mummy's eyes. Make sure to wrap them loosely so the dough can expand while baking. Bake in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit until the dough is golden brown and the hot dogs are heated through. This usually takes about 12-15 minutes. While they're baking, grab some candy eyes and a little bit of mustard. The candy eyes will give your mummies a fun and spooky look. Once the mummies are out of the oven, carefully press 2 candy eyes onto each one, securing them with a dab of mustard. Be gentle so you don't squish the dough. And there you have it, a plate full of mummy hot dogs that are ready to be devoured. Serve them with some ketchup and mustard on the side for dipping, and watch them disappear in no time. Brrr, it's getting chilly in here. The wind is howling and the temperature is dropping fast. Time to warm up with a cauldron of witch's brew soup. This magical concoction is perfect for a cold, spooky night. This eerie green soup is surprisingly delicious, and will definitely cast a spell on your taste buds. It's a bewitching blend of flavors that will leave you enchanted. For this recipe, you can use your favorite creamy vegetable soup base. I like to use broccoli cheddar. The rich, cheesy flavor makes a perfect foundation for our spooky creation. Pour the soup into a large pot and heat it over medium heat. Let it simmer gently, filling your kitchen with a comforting aroma. Now for the fun part, the spooky additions. This is where the magic truly happens. Stir in some cooked pasta in fun Halloween shapes like bats, ghosts, pumpkins, or spiders. These playful shapes add a whimsical touch to our witchy brew. To give it that extra eerie effect, add a few drops of green food coloring. Watch as the soup transforms into a bubbling cauldron of green goodness. And for the finishing touch, sprinkle some crumbled cooked bacon on top for a crispy critter effect. The bacon adds a delightful crunch and a hint of smokiness. Serve your witch's brew soup in bowls or mugs with a side of crusty bread for dipping. The bread is perfect for soaking up every last drop of this magical soup. And watch as your guests gobble it up. This soup is sure to be a hit at any Halloween gathering, leaving everyone spellbound and satisfied. Prepare for a fright with these next spooky treats, severed finger breadsticks. These gruesome goodies are surprisingly easy to make and are perfect for dipping in your favorite sauces. Start by rolling out some pizza dough into long finger-shaped sticks. Now for the creepy details, use a knife to gently create knuckle lines on each finger. For the nail, press a blanched almond slice onto the tip of each breadstick. Bake the breadsticks in the oven until they're golden brown and crispy. Once they're out of the oven, let them cool slightly before serving. For an extra spooky touch, serve your severed finger breadsticks with a side of marinara sauce for dipping, or should I say, blood for dipping. Time for a spooky sip. Our next recipe is a vampire blood punch that's as delicious as it is eerie. This blood-red beverage is perfect for quenching your thirst after a long night of trick-or-treating. Start by filling a large punch bowl with cranberry juice. This will give it that signature blood-red color. Next, add some chilled ginger ale for a bit of fizz and sweetness. For an extra spooky touch, freeze some gummy worms in ice cube trays and add them to the punch. As the ice melts, the gummy worms will slowly emerge from their icy tombs, creating a creepy, crawly effect. Serve your vampire blood punch in spooky goblets or mason jars with straws for an extra touch of fun. Let's make things a little bit sweeter with our next spooky treat: graveyard chocolate mousse. This decadent dessert is surprisingly easy to make and is the perfect ending to your Halloween feast. Start by preparing your favorite chocolate mousse recipe. You can use instant pudding mix or make it from scratch. Once the mousse is ready, spoon it into individual serving dishes or one large trifle dish. Now for the graveyard transformation. Crush up some chocolate sandwich cookies to create dirt. Sprinkle the cookie crumbs over the mousse to create a graveyard effect. Next, use Milano cookies or Pyroline cookies as tombstones, sticking them upright in the mousse. For an extra spooky touch, add some gummy worms crawling out of the dirt and some candy eyeballs peeking out from behind the tombstones. Who says spooky can't be sweet and simple? These next treats are a breeze to make: ghostly popcorn balls. They're the perfect combination of salty and sweet, and their ghostly appearance is sure to delight your guests. Start by preparing a batch of your favorite popcorn, air-popped or microwave, it's up to you. While the popcorn is still warm, gently mix in some melted marshmallows until the popcorn is evenly coated. Let the mixture cool slightly so you can handle it without burning your fingers. Then grease your hands with a little bit of butter or cooking spray and shape the popcorn mixture into balls. While the popcorn balls are still slightly warm and sticky, press 2 mini chocolate chips onto each one to create eyes. Let the ghostly popcorn balls cool completely before serving. Looking for a healthy and spooky option? Look no further than these jack-o'-lantern stuffed peppers. They're packed with flavor and nutrients, and their festive appearance is sure to brighten up your Halloween table. Start by slicing the tops off of some orange bell peppers and carefully scoop out the seeds and membranes. For the filling, cook up some ground beef or turkey with your favorite taco seasoning. Once the meat is cooked through, spoon it into the hollowed-out peppers. Next, carve out some spooky jack-o'-lantern faces on the front of each pepper using a small knife. Bake the stuffed peppers in the oven until the peppers are tender and the filling is heated through. Serve your jack-o'-lantern stuffed peppers with your favorite taco toppings like shredded cheese, sour cream, and salsa. Get ready for a monstrously delicious dip monster guacamole. This vibrant green dip is always a crowd pleaser, and its spooky makeover is sure to be a hit at your Halloween party. Start by preparing your favorite guacamole recipe. Once the guacamole is smooth and creamy, spread it evenly onto a large serving platter. Now for the monster transformation. Use tortilla chips to create spikes around the edge of the guacamole. For the eyes, use 2 dollops of sour cream and top each one with a black olive slice. Create a toothy grin using a row of sliced cherry tomatoes, and for the finishing touch, add some hair using shredded lettuce or cilantro. And for our final spooky dish, we're serving up a plate of eyeball pasta. This creepy culinary creation is surprisingly simple to make and is sure to send shivers down your spine. Cook your favorite pasta according to package directions. I like to use spaghetti for this recipe. While the pasta is cooking, prepare the eyeballs. For each eyeball, you'll need 1 large meatball and 1 mozzarella ball. Carefully cut a small slit in each meatball and insert a mozzarella ball, making sure it's nestled snugly inside. Once the pasta is cooked, drain it and toss it with your favorite marinara sauce. Gently add the meatball eyeballs to the pasta, making sure they're evenly distributed. For an extra eerie effect, drizzle some extra marinara sauce over the mozzarella balls to create bloodshot eyes. And there you have it, 10 spooky and delicious Halloween food ideas that are sure to make your party a scream. From creepy crawly appetizers to monstrous main courses and terrifyingly tasty treats, there's something here for every ghost, ghoul, and goblin. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends so you can spread the Halloween cheer. Have a happy and safe Halloween, everyone.